today I got another piece of junk. I got the old F-150 all loaded for tomorrow. I got some rope, a couple straps, my ramps. Hopefully this goes well. Man, this thing is mint. Jesus, the plastics are just coming right back to life. Look at that seat cushion. I'm gonna rip into him. Man, just gonna clean up good. I drug home this absolute beaut, that's not sarcasm, of a quad. Don't mind the couch. This is a 1991 Suzuki Quadrunner 250. It's got a winch. It kind of sort of runs, but that's all I can really tell you about it. Tires on it hold air. So yeah, it's a start. They hold air compared to the other day. Unfortunately, I never got to film it, but I put 2 tubes in the front tires. So they hold air now because the tread on them. I mean, look at these mud tires. There's still tons of lugs left on that. So what I want to do is fix this thing up. I'm going to show you exactly what it's doing. This thing does actually run. There's, I believe this is kilometers, 7,849. So, oh geez, I left the key on. So we got the key on, switch on, and just watch. Oh, thing runs decent. When I bought it, it was a non-running bike. I got this thing for 500 bucks. It was a non-running bike. So far, the only thing that I found wrong with it was to pop the seat off here. Which, by the way, I would just like to take a minute to look at this seat. This seat is in perfect, maybe not perfect, but immaculate for the year. This is a 91. Pretty crazy. But the problem I'm actually having here is the boot right here that goes to the between the carburetor and the actual intake valves actually has a hole in it. When I bought it, the guy said it either needs a carburetor or it needs to be cleaned, which is usually never the case. We all know that the carburetors are usually pretty good, especially on old classic cars. Usually 90, I'll say 85% of the time it's an ignition issue and never the carburetor. In this case, this thing has spark, it has gobsites of compression and life left into it. I got a hard job to pull that over. Yes, there is a decompression valve, I know. But anyway, point is, it's got tons of compression. It doesn't smoke, or not that I've seen so far. But the only issue that I've faced so far is that boot down there actually has a tear in it. I don't know if I can show you. This one right on the tip of my finger has a tear in that boot, and what that's causing is causing a lean condition for the engine because it's pulling too much air through that boot and not enough fuel. So I'm gonna have to order one of those up. So that is the biggest issue with this thing. The other issue is I don't think the speedometer works. The gears seem to shift. There's a nice bit of, there's definitely 7,000 kilometers worth on that, but she goes in the gear. That's neutral. She goes into gear. She goes in reverse. I checked all this because you got your... This thing is a bit of a gem because she's got the reverse. She's got 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, diff locker. I haven't tried the diff locker or the 4-wheel drive yet, but I'm sure they work. It sounds like they're actuating. So unless that differential's blown up. You got high, low, and you got something that's new to me, super low. Check that out. So I'm pretty excited to run this thing. I'm hoping to get it ready before fall so that we can go moose hunting on it, because this thing has a giant, and I mean giant, rack on the back. So it would be perfect to put a quarter of a moose across that. Even on the front one, you could easily put a quarter of a moose. Suzuki. I've always liked Suzukis. I actually believe I had one on this channel before. It was a King Quad. It was a 2008, and I loved that machine. And this one just came for the right price, non-running, and I picked it up. And so far, I'm really liking it. I hope it just works out for me. I just needs a few things. Needs an air filter. You can see somebody's tampered with it before. I didn't lose that screw. It's been missing. One of these screws for the vacuum pod up here is actually stripped out. There's a couple issues, little stuff, right, that came with age. Like that boot, it's torn, it's dry rotted. I just gotta get a new one. The front brakes, I don't know what's up with them. They either need to be bled or there's none left, because that handle just goes right in. And there's fluid in that master cylinder, so maybe the master cylinder's messed up. I don't know. But so far all I've done is put fresh gas in the thing, made sure it had spark, and it's fired right up. It just doesn't run 100%. It needs some tuning. I need to adjust the air mixture screw, which I had to find where it was because it's pretty hidden on these Mikuni carbs. That's the original carb, thankfully. But it's kind of tricky, in a tricky spot. I'll show you that and change the oil in this thing because that oil is black. And if you don't know how to do that, this will be a great way to show you, because I had to look it up because I could not find a dipstick on this engine anywhere. And then I figured out why. Wait till you see it. So you might be saying, well, there is no dipstick. Well, you'd be correct. The actual way to check the oil level is right there. There's a window, a sight glass, if you will, on the side of the engine. And it tells you how much oil's in the thing. And right now, since I've had her, she's been over full. I can't see any air gaps, so it's likely just fuel that's seeped down in there over time. It looks pretty black. It needs to be changed. So the drain plug, or the fill plug, is actually right there. The transmission and the engine share the same oil, which is a 10W40 weight, which is super cool. So I'm just going to get fresh oil into her for now, which will do her a lot of good. And then when I get the filter, I'll change the filter. Here's what I've got for oil. This is a 10W40 Castrol Go. But she holds, I believe it's 3.5, so she'll take about half of this. I think it's 3,500 milliliters or 3,800 milliliters. I can't remember. It takes quite a bit because, like I was saying, transmission and engine share the same oil. The drain plug is right here, I believe, in this hole. It's kind of tucked away, but I believe that's it right there. It's the only one I see here. It's the only cutout I see for something, so we're gonna try and see what happens, what comes out of it anyway. Oh yeah, that's it. Ooh, smells gassy. Ooh. Actually, it looks pretty clean, actually. Look at that. That oil is actually pretty clean, guys. I'm really pleased to see that. But it's extremely thin, like gassy, like it's been mixed out. Ooh, yeah, it smells like raw gas, guys. Whew. It needed to be changed, unfortunately, because it's actually really clean, but it's gassy. So when I get the filter, I'll just change the filter out. And yeah, fresh, clean oil. That oil was really clean what come out of there, so I was really happy to see that, but it was extremely thin and gassy. Okay, the oil filter or oil level looks good there. Hard job to see it. There's a little sight glass just in here. Let's start her up. I did, before I started this thing up, I did just install a brand new battery too. I just bought. Little tiny guy. So that way we get some reliable electric start. Let's start this thing up. Excuse me. Man, it runs good. Hopefully I get those parts here in the mail that I got on order for her. Things that she needs, like the oil filter. She needs the boot going to the carburetor, like I was talking about. We get that. The boot, oil filter. That's good enough. The boot, the oil filter. Actually, funny enough, I stole this spark plug boot off of my my parts truck. Not this one, but the other one that's behind that wood pile over there. She got the old 4.2 in her, so I just stole one of them off there. And you know what? It actually fits on there like it was made for it, and well, obviously it works. So that's all I've done. Finally, check out what we got in the mail today. The intake pipe here. Oh. We finally got the intake pipe in the mail today for the old Quadrunner. Here's the part number. The company that makes it is off of Amazon. Moto 1988. But I will say, just out of the package, here's the boot. This is literally it. It looks really good. Like, really good. It's nice and squishy. Like, it's pliable. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not super cheap. Looks good. And the clamp is actually made for a regular hose clamp instead of these funny clamps that this thing actually originally came with. But he fits onto the carb. He does go on there. And he's a nice snug fit. There's a little lip right in there. And he fits in here. And, well, he looks the same as that one down there with the tape on it. So, now we just got to get... Now we got to get these two Phillips head screws out of here that look like they've been in here since the, well... They look like they've been in there since, well... long before I was even thought of. So, see if we can get those out and... Well, I'll show you what was actually going on with this boot and why there's tape around it and why this thing would not run well or wasn't tunable. Literally that $30 part, that's all that's needed then, while air filter, oil filter, blah, blah, blah maintenance. But I'll get that. We'll try and get these screws out here now, and I also got the speedometer cable come before this, and hopefully that was the fix for that speedometer not working or the mileage not working. So we'll have to, when we get that boot on there and we get this thing tuned up and running right, we'll have to try her out and see what's on the go. See if it moves and see what we can do with her. So I'll bring you back in here just in a second when I get set up and get the right screwdriver. I might need an impact screwdriver to get those screws out, maybe even a bit of heat. I have a little propane torch here somewhere, so I'll bring you back then. Man, these screws are tight as dick. Oh, I had an impact screwdriver here. I'm gonna try and use that. I got this hammer, but I'm not gonna wail on it. I'm just gonna give her a little tappy tap tap tap. Oh my goodness! You guys fell right down. Oh, look at that! Isn't that something? Oh, I got it. Okay, well, couple taps. That's one, guys. Jesus, man. Might see if I can find some different screws for this, because these ones here, Phillips head is not a great thing to have. I'd rather have a flathead screw, to be honest with you. Here's one. Yeah, you can see the corrosion on that. That's been in there a while, and you can see the head on it is just, someone's been at it before and just, someone's been at it before and just made a mess of it. See if we can't get this one in. The carburetor's almost in the way. I didn't take the throttle off or anything, so just put it up there. See if I can't get this one out. Oh, no. Alright, let's give her a good smack with the impact screwdriver. Oh, there you guys go. Falling down on me again. Ooh. Ooh. Man, that's tight. I got a blowtorch, but I'm trying to leave that for last resort. Man, these things are tighter than me. Oh, I don't like hitting the cylinder head like that, to be honest with you, but no other option I have here. Whew. It's hotter than two fat chicks fighting over a donut. Jeez. Oh, okay, well, guess I'll use a bit of heat. That boot is garbage anyway, so just gotta watch that cable there. Whew. Like I said, I got propane if I can ever get it to ignite. It's one of those fucking ones where you gotta... It's the gas power. Yeah, that's Chinese. Come on. Well, isn't that something? Hey! Turn it down there a bit. Fuck. Anybody smell rubber burn? Hard to get heat on this. I'm gonna try coming around. Whew. Didn't really get much on them. Whew. Whew. That'll stink. That rubber smell in the morning. Actually, it's afternoon. But, whatever. Where's that screwdriver gone? There it is. I'd lose my head if it wouldn't attach permanently. I really would. Oh, I got... Oh, no I didn't. Wow, the bit broke off. Ooh, it's hot down there. Yeah, dropped the bit, or broke the bit. I probably should put something down in that intake tube in case something goes down there too, actually, while I'm thinking of it. Just get a rag here and just shove it in there. Bit of penetrant down there, if I can get it down there. There we go. Man, oh man. Whew. I'm sweating my balls off trying to get the screw out. I'll bring you guys back when I get it out. This is going to be quite the process. Okay, so quick update. It has been a minute since we got the old boot off. You can see here it is here. There was a ton of corrosion around this thing. Like, there's no way that it was even close to sealing anymore. This O-ring is pretty hard too, actually, to be honest with you. But anyway, look at this. It's just gone. But that's not the actual, really the problem right here, though. It's torn. You can actually see the light of day through there. Anyway, that's junk. Here's the new one. I made 2 new bolts because the old ones were so stripped out, and they're actual bolts. 10mm hex-head bolts, so you can actually get them out next time. And I just cleaned the surface, getting it ready for the new one. So, yeah, there's not much to this if your screws came out, honestly. And the kit comes with got an O-ring here, and then there's a gasket to go against the surface. But there was a lot of corrosion on that cylinder head, so...
The darkness claims him. Oh!
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll get back on this hopefully sometime in the near future. I do have a disclaimer. I do have something to tell the audience here. If you're gonna buy a new intake pipe for your quad, don't get the one that I got for this, that Moto 1891 or whatever the heck the name was on it. It's a Chinese part. It was garbage. It's broken again already. The thing, it still runs. I've just pulled it into my new tent shelter here to keep it out of the weather. It still runs. Everything's fine here. It's just I couldn't take it on a ride because immediately after that, the boot actually ended up tearing. I guess because he's too soft or something. So anyway, I found a good quality one online. I'm going to order it, made by Kimpex. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll put a picture of it up here in the screen somewhere around here. Anyway, I got to get a better brand name one. But other than that, the thing is fine, and we'll get on a ride. We'll hopefully get to ride it in another video, and we'll go on its maiden voyage, because I haven't even brought it anywhere. It's just been sitting here. But anyway, it's I really do like this machine though. And also another update, small update, big news, it's also in my name now. This thing has a title. I know, I can't believe it. I have a title for it. So that's one other extra thing I got to go do now, is I just got to get it swapped over into my name, and then I'll have a new license plate for it, and it'll be legal. So then we'll actually be able to go for a ride. And happy Thanksgiving. Today is actually Thanksgiving, or no, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. We're having our turkey tonight, but happy Thanksgiving, and until the next video, we'll see you then. That's not a good start. That's not a good start.
I'm in my sandals.
That's just safety shoes. You gotta hit it a little harder than that. Oh, come on, take. No, oh my goodness. There, take the camera.
And that's how I get him to do chores.